questions.
Yeah. Who the hell are you?
I'm the guy that's gonna save your ass.
It has begun!
It's showtime.
I must predict.
I'll be back.
This is Video Store Clerks. Welcome to the store.
Hello, YouTube land. It is Tuesday at 10 p.m. And we are your Video Store Clerks. I am Chagmang El Jefe Mang.
I'm Dave.
And I'm the guy that's gonna save your
Mike.
He's going to save our mic.
That was a close one.
I'm Chuck.
Like I said, we're your Video Store Clerks this evening. And we will be talking, as you just seen, about the 2005 film Feast.
Peace.
But before we jump into that, we got some news.
Do we?
We do. And then afterwards, we'll jump into some clips of the week. And we'll run some ads and get the flock out of here and tell you what we're doing next week. So, further ado, let's run the news.
Easter eggs are not really Easter eggs.
Okay. I make chocolate.
Once the lightning risk had moved past, to resume a little bit earlier, and I think this is going to pay dividends. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, Mark. Are you all right, buddy? So, yeah. Okay. You are okay, sir? Okay. Just making sure gentleman is okay. He is okay.
That
Alrighty then.
It's a doozy. Starting off the news as we always do, the top 10 box office smashers.
Smasheroni.
He's going skiing. Number 10, How to Train Your Dragon. Did 1.3 mil this week. Did 260 in the last 8 weeks. And number 9 is The Smurfs. Did 1.8 mil this week, bringing its 3-week release run up to $28.5 million. Number 8, I Know What You Did Last Summer. 2.6 mil this week. Did 29.2 million in the last 3 weeks.
Have you all seen that one yet?
No.
I haven't seen it yet. I've heard it wasn't that bad, though.
No interest, really. I didn't care for the originals.
I'm not a huge fan of the originals either.
Yeah, like they came out at a bad time.
Nah.
Number 7, F1 the Movie. 4.1 million, doing 173 mil the last 6 weeks.
I didn't even know they made the third one. They went straight to video, and I never even caught it or heard about it. Well, this is the fourth one, technically.
Oh, shit.
No, not F1, but I mean, I'm talking about,
right.
I know you did last summer.
I mean, technically, yeah, it is the fourth one. There's that third one that was just like, I didn't even see it. I just know it sucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody was like, oh, this is the fourth one. I was like, what? I went and looked, and I was like, shit, I never even knew it existed.
They're just hoping that the whole Scream craze, bleeds off into that, and they're like, oh, nobody. That's the thing is like, I Know You Did Last Summer wasn't a horrible movie, but it also at the same point wasn't like completely that great either. Like
I said too, they came out like a bad time because you had Scream popping off, then you had that, and then you had the Urban Legend movie.
I was just getting ready to say, I don't know why they didn't do more urban legend movies, because there's so many urban legends in the world. You can
Eli Roth does a urban legend series that like every episode's a different urban legend. It's not bad. It's on Shudder.
Right.
That's cool.
It's not too bad.
But I mean, why didn't they think of that whenever, urban legend came out? It's like, oh, we'll just keep going with it. But no.
Right. There's a lot of them out there. Number 6, Together, the new film with Dave Franco, did 10.8 mil this week. Doesn't look too shabby. It looks interesting.
Yeah, that one looks interesting to me as well. I just saw the trailer, and I was like, man, it's something different from him, especially.
Yeah, for sure. Number 5, Jurassic World Rebirth. Did 8.7 mil this week, doing 318 mil the last 5 weeks. Number 4, fell down, Mr. Superman. Did 13.6 mil this week, doing 316 mil the last 4 weeks. And number 3, first week out, Naked Gun, $16.7 million. Hey, nice beaver.
Thanks. I just had it stuffed.
All right.
You know, I really don't give a fuck about this movie at all. About Naked Gun. I don't.
Well, I saw a clip and then I didn't because I'm planning on seeing this tomorrow, maybe, or Sunday. We're not sure yet. Undecided. But anyway, I saw a clip earlier and I was like, I don't know, that might have took me out of it. And then when I was watching this interview with Dave with Liam Neeson, and he said, like, I didn't realize CCH Pounder was in it. So I was like, I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully.
And your boy Cody Rhodes.
And apparently Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are together now.
Oh,
yeah.
What? Yeah.
That's craziness. Who'd have thought that was coming?
Yeah.
Not me.
Shit, man.
Good for him, though. Good for him.
I thought it was a publicity stunt at first.
That's what I did, too.
Because he said after his wife passed that he wasn't going to be romantically involved with anybody else going forward.
Yeah. Well, good on them both, though. You know?
We'll see. Number 2. The Bad Guys 2.
I'm going to
First
see
week out, $22 million.
The Bad Guys.
The first one was fun, so.
Never seen it.
That's a good little animated movie.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. It's funny, too.
Number 1, The Fantastic Four, First Steps. Did 38.7 mil this week, bringing it up to 197 million for the last 2 weeks.
Ugh.
Yep.
I just don't care. I just really wish that for like a second I'd be like, man, I'm so glad there's so many there's so much saturation with like comic book movies. But there's never been a time that I've ever been that way.
I'm not gonna lie, like they're getting somewhat better because like they're almost more comic booky. So it's like an actual comic book. Like it's kind of like the realness is kind of gone now.
Yeah.
But it's still I've never been a big Fantastic Four fan, so fuck it.
You know, if they're gonna keep making all these really stupid ones and shit too, they need to they need to hurry up and do Spawn, and they need to just go ahead and make a Savage Dragon. Go ahead. Why not? Fuck it.
Okay.
We got Blue Beetle or whatever the fuck. Do Savage Dragon. Go ahead. While you're at it, do Supreme too. Anybody remember Supreme? No. Most people don't. Go ahead.
Well, I love the Supremes.
Diana Ross.
You remember the comic book though? The Image comic?
No.
No one does. Just like no one really gives a fuck about Blue
I played
Beetle.
sports.
Like, I don't know. I'm just so fucking over it. I'm over it.
They should do something based on that Walking Dead comic. You ever seen that one?
I fucking hate that fucking shit.
Or even the Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
Where are they from?
Philly.
Yeah.
South Philly.
Born and raised, I think.
That's West Philly.
Yeah.
That was Leonardo. He grew up across town.
They're babies.
We got some birthdays.
Oh,
I got one. James Gunn turned 59 today.
59.
Thanks,
Wow.
Thanks for coming around.
He's up there.
He is. I didn't realize he was that old either. Not that that's like old, but still.
No, he doesn't look
Then
it.
we have a death.
There's a few, but yeah.
Well, the main one I saw was Laurie Anderson.
Lonnie. Come on, pal.
Yeah, there you go. I
Jeez.
didn't write Laurie down though.
I thought she
on.
was already dead. I'll be
I can't
perfectly
read. That's
honest.
why I didn't read comics. That's why I played sports.
How can you forget Mrs. Burt Reynolds?
Easily. I thought she was dead like 10 years ago.
Well, today is actually her birthday if she would not have passed. She passed Sunday.
Happy Death Day.
And this just in, today is Ogre's birthday as well from the nerds.
Oprah.
Nerds.
Ogre.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I mean, we could also say Bloodsport.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Frankie. Other news. Netflix is rebooting a TJ Hooker series. Go figure.
How much?
Depends. If you don't know what it is, you can't afford it.
What's a ZJ?
And Margot Robbie is to be in Tim Burton's new release of the rebooted remake Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
What's her last name?
Robbie?
It's not. Okay. I didn't know how you. I thought it was Robbie.
Robbie.
Margaret Robbie? Margot?
Okay. You said Roby, and I was like, have I been saying it wrong?
Margit?
I can guess myself.
Robbie.
So that's fun. And then the Heat 2 prequel is to... So DiCaprio is not sure what he's going for, but he's going for the lead role of either De Niro's character or Pacino's character.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh,
So it is.
What are you telling me right now?
So it's a prequel?
It's a prequel.
It's both.
It's a prequel sequel.
I'll be shocked if it's good. There's
And,
no
Austin Butler is playing Val Kilmer's role as what the hell? How you say his last name? Chris Shahirlis? Shahirlis?
Shirtless.
Shirtless
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
They say it starts right at the end of the first one, and then it goes back in time to like 1988 when they were during their first heist or whatever.
All right.
Why?
Because they're shirtless.
But we don't care. Like what? Why? It is not a movie that needs to have anything else besides that one fucking movie. Oh god! Like what's the fucking?
And then, so Star Wars Episode 4 is getting a release in theaters April 30th, 2027.
Speaking of shit, I don't care.
So that'll be fun.
Isn't Batman and Batman some Batman's getting re-released, isn't it? I don't know.
That one Batman movie.
Is it forever?
Batman Forever?
I don't know. I just saw something recently where it said Tim Burton's Batman and something real quick re-released in theaters.
Batman
Returns.
Maybe.
That'd be
Never
cool.
fuck with the Batman.
Yeah.
Some
Okay. Here it is. Batman and Batman Returns are being re-released in Dolby Cinema. Dolby Cinema locations on August 25th for one night only.
Oh well.
Man, keep that shit in theaters for a while. I'd go to see that shit a couple times.
Those are superhero movies I'm cool with.
Yeah.
The good ones.
Super. Yeah. Once we
The
get
vigilante hero. Also, fun fact, Keanu finally got his watches back.
Nice.
What?
Everyone looks...
what he said.
That worked. I figured it would just be so random, nobody would have any idea. So someone stole Keanu Reeves' watch collection 2 years ago, and he just got them back.
How did he get him back? Did he go
It's a
seek
floating
the guy
museum.
out and beat the guy's ass and then take him back?
I don't know. It's the investigative reporter.
That'd be kind of cool if he did.
That's the news that I have.
I heard the thief ran out of time.
You got to wind the watch.
But fucking Keanu's getting ready to do Broadway, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, him and what's his face? Bill and Ted are going to be on Broadway.
Alex Winter?
Yeah.
Doing what? and Ted?
Waiting. No, not with Bill and Ted. Waiting for Godot.
Or is he
Go
at?
what?
It's this old play, but yeah, they're reuniting to do this play up on Broadway here soon.
We ain't that cultured down here.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
We're good.
Thanks
All right,
for
have a
joining,
good.
guys. We're out. What?
Feast.
What?
Feast.
I am
Time for
hungry.
the feast. Times for the feast.
Feast infection.
Now, this movie is fucking crazy because it all started out on a show called Project Greenlight,
Oh, I remember that.
where John Gulager won the director spot, and then Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan won the writer spots. And anything that was made through them was also executive
So that's
produced.
why they were executive producers. I got
Yep.
They were executive produced by Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Chris Moore from Live Planet. Also, Wes Craven and the Maloof family. And they won season 3, and then they got the shot to make their movie.
Because it seemed so strange at the end of the movie when it said executive producers Ben Affleck, Matt Damon,
Yeah.
Wes Craven. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Kinda
this
throws you
show
off.
started all of that. So then the film got made. It was released at the Chicago International Film Festival, October 14th, 2005. And then it had a limited release September 22nd, 2006. And now here we are.
20 years later.
It had a runtime of 87 minutes, so it's a fairly short, quick movie. It's fun. It's fast-paced. Doesn't really slow down. However, the budget was $3.2 million, and it only made $658,573. So they took a bit of a loss.
I
So,
tell you, all
no
three of
brainer.
these movies are just good though. They're all like. I just want to continue what you were saying about how they're all it's fast paced, whatever. All three of them are that way. I love all three of these movies.
And it seems like the more they made, the goofier they kind of got because they're out there.
Oh yeah,
Like it's kind of like the Tremors series. Like after you get past like 3 or 4, it's fucking just bonkers.
yeah.
So if you're looking for a fun, goofy ass horror movie that you really don't have to pay a whole lot of mind to, but you get the gist.
But you kind of get sucked in. You kind of get sucked in anyway, though. Like even if you just got it on, just to like, because like when I rewatched it, I was showing some friends here, and we were all doing our usual like drinking and talking while it was on and stuff, and like a lot of times we're all just like, because you just get kind of locked in on it. It's such a good one.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
like-
if you're not paying attention, like something's just going to catch your eye because
Yeah.
there's just so much going on.
Like, it's definitely fast paced. There's a lot going on. Like there's a lot of jittery camera movements. That's so you can't really see the effects, but you get what's going on. So it works for this type of movie. Whenever they have like shaky camera angles and shit.
Because the effects are great in this.
I mean, the gore is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit's fucking great. Now, there's quite a few. I think there's 14 cast members total in this movie.
There's a lot.
If you watch the film, like I don't remember where everybody's from, but you definitely will see familiar faces in this film, including Jason Mewes and Henry Rollins.
Familiar face.
Beltar Getty.
He gets his face off.
Fucking Tretch from fucking Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
Dwayne Whitaker from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people in this fucking movie.
Yeah,
wearing a very similar outfit. Like Dane Whitaker. Anytime you saw him like at conventions or whatever, he's wearing that same like cowboy hat and a black button-up shirt. Like it's like his outfit. I don't know, but
he's the bar owner.
The boss
where
man.
the film takes place. The boss man.
Yeah.
But like the movie starts out, you see like a car crash and you see like a hand kind of grasp up. And then that kind of like pans over to this bar where you see a couple come walking out and they bump into this dude. And then the character introductions in this movie fucking crack me up.
I love it.
Because you get like a little like name bar like you do with a video game.
That's what I was thinking.
Where it has like their name, their job, the occupation, like the life expectancy.
Yeah,
And
that
everything
part
changes
right
a
now.
little bit different for each one. Like I remember for the bartender, it said like greatest of compliments. She's like, he got shot 4 times, stabbed 6 times, bit by 1 squirrel. I was like, what?
Like the old woman in it, where it's like, what was it? something about blowing Mick Jagger recently.
Yeah. Old Granny.
Yeah.
Eileen Ryan Penn. But yeah, like that, there's just like little shit like that is like that kind of sets the tone for the movie. Because then like you go into the bar, they start like introducing the characters with their little nameplates, and then you kind of get a feel for each character.
Well, it also shows you that like you know what kind of movie this is going to be.
Yeah.
Like it's not you know it's going to be humorous, and it's going to be goofy, and yeah.
You cannot take this as a serious horror movie.
I mean, you can to a degree. I mean, it's everything that a horror movie has. It's just
I just think it's kind of quirky and just it's definitely like gruesome and violent, but
it's kind of like the shit that I write. You know what I mean? It's like there's
I just don't know what happened though.
There's a lot of humor as well as there's gore, you know, and there's a whole thing to it. But yeah, I mean, when it comes down to horror comedies, in my opinion, this one is one of my favorites because it is. I mean, it's made to be, you know, funny as shit and gory.
Yeah, for me, it's not a bad little watch. But then, like this part that comes up after they like do all the introductions and shit. So like the dude like jumps through the door, and he's holding a shotgun and he's covered in blood. And then he's just kind of like, "You all got to do what I say when I say it if you want to survive." And they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" Which is the intro where he's like, "I'm the guy that's here to save your asses," and he immediately gets pulled through the fucking window and gets his head torn off.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Because that's one thing that I love about this movie too is every time something's going to happen, you think is going to happen, the opposite happens. Because like any other movie, that guy comes in and he's that guy that's like, oh, ooh, you know, he's the hero or whatever, and they fucking eliminated his ass from the fucking beginning, and I love that fact.
And that's his name on the player card is Hero, like
yeah.
And then like his life expectancy looks pretty good or something like that, but then he just dies.
Yeah.
So like that definitely sets the tone for the movie. And then it just like gets fucking crazier from there. So like they're all kind of freaking out. Then the heroin chick, his wife, jumps in and she's like, "Where's my husband?" They're like, "Well, he's dead or whatever." And she sees his body there, so she starts freaking out. And then that's whenever like some shit's following him. Because he's like, "There's some shit coming after me. They have Ginsu knives for fingernails and shit, like they'll slice the shit out of you or whatever." And then like you see something attack and start running around through the bar, and it's a little baby monster, but you don't know it's a baby monster at the time. But then he's fucking causing all kinds of shit, and out of nowhere he jumps down on Jason Mewes' face and tears it right off. And you're out of Mewes.
Yeah.
I wasn't amused.
How amusing.
Yeah,
there's puns everywhere for this one.
Oh yeah.
Well, that shit cracked me up because I mean the makeup on that shit looked dope.
Yeah.
Like they definitely knew what they were doing. So then they're trying to catch this fucking little monster baby, and then they get him stuck in the beer cooler. And they figure out, we got him now, we're good. So they kind of take a minute to try to regroup, and then they start talking about locking the place down. And then the one chick, the fuck was her name? Tuffy. Krista Allen. She's like, "My fucking kid's upstairs." She goes upstairs to get the kid. And then fucking they all run up there with her. And then next thing you know, the fucking kid gets pulled through the window by a monster. Some bullshit.
Well, the reason why that kid was up there was because she was banging the owner to earn her keep, basically, to stay there. And she told him to put his headphones on and not listen to what was being done to her, which is a very like the scene because it shows him giving it to her from behind, and man, she just looks so unenthused. And then he goes, "At least act like you like it there, or at least act like you can feel it, damn it."
Yeah. Well, so now we're doing like the character introductions. That's whenever you first see Henry Rollins, and he's a life coach. So then he starts kind of giving a motivational speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the oddest shit ever. And then everybody's kind of just like, yeah, whatever, like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's like, we need to show them, it was what do you call it, a fucking, a species standoff. So we got to show them who's the dominant, and they scared us, so now it's our turn to scare them and some shit. So he has the bright idea of they end up having that little baby monster guy thrown in the cooler. So he tries to get out or bang around with us. They end up killing him. So his brilliant idea is let's
string him up.
Let's put it on a pike and hang it out the window and show them that we killed one of theirs.
Yeah, string him up. Show them. We ain't fucking around.
Yeah, so that's fucking, to me, I'm like, that's just a bad idea. So what happens when they shove the baby monkey outside?
Monkey?
The monsters grab that shit.
Dinner time.
They eat it, and then they start fucking, and then they have another little miracle baby monster.
And it's pretty gross.
Insta baby. I'm like, what is that? They just took a shit. It's moving.
Now what sucks is if you watch this on like Tubi or something, you don't get some of the nastiness because I actually couldn't find. I've got all 3 of them, but I can't seem to find my copy of the first one. I've got the case, can't find the disc. Don't know who the fuck borrowed it. But so I had to watch it on Tubi, and I was watching it, and I was like, man, this isn't the unrated version. So like, there's certain parts of it that are really fucking gross, but also hilarious that aren't that you don't see on Tubi, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think I watched it on Screambox.
Prime Video.
But then, so after they see the little baby monster,
oh, it's a little baby.
You kind of like get brought back in, and then they start talking to the female hero chick, the heroine. And then
looks like heroin.
Of like what was going on. Like they took their daughter, and dropped her off, and then they were driving and ended up running into some monsters, and then that's where we're at now. They fucking go running into the bar.
Heroin. Heroin. It's gonna be a tall order, Nordberg.
But then it's funny because like so whenever they were upstairs, whenever the kid gets eaten by the monster, you see like I think it's the bartender,
the beer guy.
Yeah, you get the bartender and somebody else standing in the doorway, and then they shoot the monster, and then as soon as they do, the monster like vomits green shit. So they move out of the way, and then the beer guy is standing right behind them too. So then he gets just peppered with his green shit.
I think the word is slimed. He gets slimed.
And it's fucked up. It's Judah Freelander. He's been in all kinds of shit. And he's the beer guy. So then he gets pelted with all this green vomit slime shit, and then he stands back up and gets hit with it again. And then later, as like the night goes on, like he starts decaying, like he's just falling apart, like it's like acid, and it's just like melting his skin and shit.
Melting.
Fucking dying over here, man.
So then he's trying to like get taken to the hospital, and they're like, no, like you can't leave, blah blah blah. So then he looks out the window and he's like, hey, like they're fucking gone. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. Then he turns back and looks again, and they fucking steal his eyeball.
Oh, yeah. He just has the worst luck in this movie.
And that was a pretty dope-looking effect, too, because that fucking eyeball string looked pretty damn good.
The gore, I'll tell you, the gore is in this movie.
Yeah, 100%. I love it.
Why am I dripping with goo?
Like, this movie takes me back to whenever I lived in Pittsburgh, because that's whenever we watched it. It just came out.
Takes me back to Pittsburgh. Remember that night at the bar?
This guy shit green goo everywhere. It's a good night.
Those were the days.
Green. Those were the days.
It might have been one of the 5 times I got kicked out of a bar for rooting against the Steelers. That shit happens up there, man. They take their fucking Steelers.
I don't doubt it.
You jag off.
It is stupid. Yeah, so then like they're getting attacked by monsters. Like I think there's 4 of them. So at this point there's, well, yeah, I guess still 4 of them because they made a new one. Mm-hmm. So they're like banging on the walls and shit. They steal fucking beer guy's eye, and then next thing you know, fucking Hank Rollins gets jammed up, and they start pulling him towards the wall, and they just tear his pants off. He's just like, all right. And the chick's like, I got a pair of sweatpants in my bag behind the bar. But then the rest of the movie, he's wearing a pair of pink sweatpants with his fucking
like
button-down shirt.
Yeah. Like, that's another thing that I love is the fact that, like, he would also be somebody you would think would be more of a badass. But, like, he's just a douchebag. You know? Yeah. And that's what's also really kind of funny is he's not as big as he looks in this movie. And, like, he's not that big of a guy. I've met him twice. He's shorter than me.
He always looks like he's 6 foot and jacked in almost every movie he's in.
He even said
he's like 5'7", 5'8".
Oh yeah, he even says it when he does his spoken word stuff. He's like everybody says, "Wow, you're a lot shorter, you're a lot smaller in person," and he is. He's not built at all. I don't know how they do it. Camera tricks and shit. Every movie he's in, he looks like he's like some big built fucking dude. No, he's shorter than he's a little shorter than me, and he's the size of a fucking normal fucking like skinny ass skateboard kid. Like it's fucking crazy to me how that shit fucking works. But yeah.
And everybody's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Dalton." And everybody's like, "I thought you'd be bigger."
Shout out Roadhouse.
Yeah, old Swayze. Can't get Swayze. So then fucking everybody's trying to figure out what to do. And they're like, "We need ammo." And then they're like, "You have a radio?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have one upstairs in the back shed or whatever, the back den." So then they start making a plan to retrieve the ammo and the radio. So a team, which I think, who goes downstairs? It's the Tuffy chick, and then not the Tuffy chick, the hero chick, and then I think
Well, they go upstairs for the radio.
right, but 2 people go downstairs to get ammo, then 2 go upstairs to get the radio. Or 3 go upstairs to get the radio. Upstairs is Bozo, I think the bartender. That's what they have their names as. It's so fucking funny.
You
They got
fucking
the
bozo.
bartender guy, and then there's somebody else that's with them too. I think it's the Tuffy chick. It's either, pretty sure it's the Tuffy chick. But downstairs, I forget who went to get ammo. Anyway, nothing happens downstairs.
Great.
They go down there and get the fucking shit. But then upstairs, a whole other story. So like they're upstairs and shit, and then a fucking other monster comes, gets ready to break through, and they lock the door behind the dude whenever he goes in, which doesn't make sense to me. Like,
Well, it's to make sure the thing's not get out.
Yeah, but I mean they're opening the door to let him out because something's coming in. So like that seems like a bad idea too. So they end up letting he gets out in the nick of time, and then they pull the door back shut real quick, and then there's a monster cockles and balls.
Oh yeah. Oh, poor thing. Yeah.
So then they fucking chop it off, and then it goes falling down the steps, and it's underneath the Hot Wheels' fucking wheelchair. And he's all freaking out, trying to move around. And then finally, I think Henry Rollins stomps on it or something and smashes the cock into the ground. And then the fucking Hot Wheels kid looks at his brother Bozo, and he's like, I thought I was a goner. He's like, what the fuck just happened?
I mean, those are some horrendous cock and balls. I mean, I'd be scared too. I got my life flashed before my eyes. Terrifying.
Well, I remember when I started watching the second one.
Imagine what prostitutes think.
Well, the second one's even worse because then, the one scene, they're laying there, trying to run tests on the fucking thing, and then this thing just starts shooting goo all over the place out of his fucking cockles.
I mean, as they do.
Yeah, he's spraying everybody. But that's in the second one, so you gotta check that shit out. I'll charge you extra for that one.
Sloppy seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, it is. It's a good sequel too.
So yeah, so they end up chopping off the monster cock. Then Hank, that sounded really bad. So then Hank starts doing another motivational speech. Yeah, if you're just tuning in. We're not talking about what you might be thinking we're talking about.
Yeah, we are.
So then Hank starts giving another motivational speech, which he's good for. And then right after that,
He can call him Hank.
because it's Hank.
Yeah.
Hank Rollins. He's Hank. He's not Henry.
I mean, we're not his buddies, so I mean, he's Henry.
Oh, it's Hank. I watched so many Danzig videos,
I know.
interviews.
Yeah.
It's just stuck. But then the monsters try to get in the bar again. And then the beer guy, he starts fucking talking to these people. And he's like, well, what if we sneak out of the basement? There's that secret hash. And he's all fucked up. So he's like, there's a door. It's a door. It's a secret door. It's in the basement. So then they're trying to figure out plans. So then he thinks of that plan. Hot Wheels is why don't we make a bomb out of hairspray and liquor and then put it on a dead body and then have the body get yanked by the fucking monster and then we can blow him up. And And it's like, okay. And then at that time, fucking Bozo's like, yeah, we can fucking get the kegs and roll them down a ladder like Donkey Kong. So then he has the Donkey Kong plan. So it's like, okay, like this is a fucking shot in the dark. Let's see what happens. And then fucking so they end up getting the body and strapping it with the bomb.
Well, did we skip that part?
What?
The biker chick dies. Did we talk about that?
Well,
Harley Mom?
Whenever they first broke in, like a couple people got snuffed out. Like,
Yeah, she lost a leg and all that shit.
yeah, like she really, like, I think the first one to die wasn't Mew. It was the hero guy.
Yeah.
Then I think Tretch. Then Muse. And then she got her leg torn off right before Muse lost his face.
Yeah, and they had thrown her in a room with
all the other dead bodies.
All the bodies, yeah.
Yeah, you assume.
He's tagged as the Harley Mom, which is Diane Goldner.
Yeah.
She was about to rob the place.
Yeah, she had phenomenal sets. But anyway, so they have the bomb strapped to her.
Of pistols.
Turns out they start sitting her up because who was it upstairs? Bozo and the boss man. They go upstairs and fucking like tie her all up, and then they have like a big plan. So like she's attached to an extension cord because they have to plug this thing in for it to blow up.
Oh yeah.
How did you not name yourselves Bozo and Boss Mang tonight?
No shit. Oh my god.
I mean, I kind of named myself the Boss Man, but I went his like El Jefe on it.
Mm-hmm. Bozo and Boss Man.
It sounds like a spinoff series. We should make one of them.
Yeah.
It's like BJ and the Bear. Bozo and Boss Man. Anyway.
What a missed opportunity.
I don't know where I went.
They had her tied up.
Yeah, I found it. But anyway, so like, and then Henry Rollins and the hero chick are in the basement to escape through the window whenever this bomb explodes. And then turns out the girl that's attached to the bomb, the Harley Mom chick, she's not dead. She just lost her leg.
Surprise.
So then she wakes up and they drop her. And they're like, oh, fuck. Yeah. And she's like, help me or whatever. Yeah, and then right around then, the fucking monster yanks her out the fucking window. And then the cord is almost, the whole plan's almost fucked because Bozo doesn't almost grab the cord in time, but then he plugs it in and she blows up.
Wait. You're missing a hilarious part. Monster comes out before she blows up and savagely fucks her mouth.
It was the baby monster.
And yeah, it has its way with her mouth. And she's and in the unrated version, she's like gagging and like it's just, and there's a mess and it's fucking gross, but it's hilarious. And the scene lasts a little bit longer than it does on like the Tubi version and shit. You can't forget that part. And then it blows up.
That's what my notes say. Monsters take her, fuck her mouth, blows up.
Yep. On the unrated version, there's a big old white mess that happens along with that.
I bet there is.
Oh, there is, and it's hilarious.
What the fuck?
But then Bozo and Boss Man are fighting because she was alive. So as they're fighting, fucking Henry and the other chick are out there running around trying to get to the truck. And apparently they didn't do so well. Because she tries getting back inside, and then the beer truck guy won't let her in. Because he's like, you cannot open the doors, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he's still falling apart and dripping everywhere.
Maggots falling out of his eyes.
Right.
Look bad.
Does
it look pretty bad, man? Is it healing?
And then she ends up sneaking up through the window upstairs where Boss Man and Bozo are. And then Bozo shoots her. And then she falls out the window. So then he's like, well, because they were fighting because obviously Boss Man was like, fuck it, she's going to die. Like, I don't care. This is the plan. She might be alive, but she won't be for long. So then, now they both had a secret. So he couldn't go snitching out on the Boss Man. So he was kind of happy with that, which is fucked up.
She probably had the worst death in the movie.
Getting her face fucked?
Well, for her, she got a leg chopped off, and then she spent most of the movie down around all the dead bodies, and then they come in there.
Well, she was
to get
asleep.
her.
Yeah.
But she was still alive.
Yeah.
Around all the dead bodies, and then she gets her face fucked by the monster.
Wide awake for that one, she was.
Yeah.
What a horrible way to go.
I just think it's funny, like how through all that nonsense, though, they make it so they show old Granny getting up, stealing a bottle from the bar, and then she just goes into the fucking cooler.
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
like
"Fuck
what
this.
is to do.
I'm gonna go in here and hang out and get drunk."
Well, that's what she said. She said, "Don't move around a lot and don't
Yeah.
look like a snack."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you remember when old Bozo, I guess, was like harassing her? And he was like, "All right, you know something. You're old. Old people know stuff."
Yeah.
She's like, "What do you get the fuck out of my face?" He's like, "No, you're old. You're not telling us something."
Like the whole movie, like you want Bozo to die because he's a straight ass clown.
He is.
But he has some of the best one-liners and like just riffs on people in the whole fucking movie. Like he's the comic relief kind of guy. Like him, and then what's his face? The fucking beer guy.
The beer guy's the real comic relief.
Yeah.
Bozo is more of just like he's the dumbass. He's the dumb guy that thinks he's hot shit, and he's actually a big old pussy.
Yeah, like the one scene, like the one chick, I think Honey Pie or whatever her name was.
Hair
She,
pie.
like, no.
Oh.
She looks at Hot Wheels and she's like, "How do you put up with him?" He's like, "Well, he's my brother. He's a dumbass, but he's my brother." So you just know he's that guy. Like he's the one that thinks he should take charge. But
I've only seen her, the bartender chick, in one other thing. She was in a show called Reaper years ago, and she played a demon. She played a chick that turned into a demon on occasions, and I was like, man,
that was a good show.
Demons are kind of hot.
Grandma was in eight-legged freaks.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's what I was trying to place these people, and I kept looking them up, and then they were in so much shit. Like I knew the beer guy from How High. He was
I remember him from MTV commercials and shit.
He was the one that tore up the ticket.
No ticket.
The speeding citation.
No ticky.
No ticky.
No laundry.
No, so then they find out that the hero chick died, and then the Tuffy chick's all bummed out because the hero chick gave her a note that had like her kid's address and shit on it, so that she could go get him if she didn't survive or whatever. So then she kind of like takes charge and turns into the badass, and then her name card even changes and says Heroin 2. And then her life expectancy is, let's all hope for the best.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like it's almost comic booky, but not quite.
It's very comic booky in a lot of ways.
I don't know. Like just certain parts of it.
It also plays out like a Tales from the Crypt movie. You know what I mean? There's a very like Demon Knight kind of vibe. You can see all kinds of like influences to it, you know?
You can tell horror fans made this movie.
Yeah.
Like very easy.
Well,
so then
us horror fans love, I mean, if you look through all the movies that we've all loved throughout time, Night of the Living Dead, shit like Dawn of the Dead, a lot of zombie movies. But there's a lot of movies out there where people are stationary in one place and they're having to figure out how to get away from shit before it comes in on them. There's something about that just, I don't know, that kind of, it's intriguing. It's like, oh, how are they going to get out of this one? You know what I mean?
I would probably get out of the way before someone tried to come on me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I know where you're coming from, Chuck.
What is happening here?
It got weird. I keep looking at Mike thinking he's fucking Macho Man.
Big cock coming out of your mouth sounds dirty.
The cream of the crop.
Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you something about this.
There you go. You get the fingers going. There you go.
The feast.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was perfect timing. What we got here? Our old buddies.
What's up, man?
Yeah,
So many
see?
fluids.
Gross movie, so many fluids.
We were just talking about the fluids.
We really were. They're everywhere.
They're
very-
everywhere.
Fluid
Goes
movie.
it. Now I'm really
Just don't run a light in my room.
Mike just killed me on that one. Oh my god. No, anyway, so the Tuffy chick, she takes command. And then meanwhile the monster's making another hit on the bar. Fucking the boss man, he's just laying on the floor like, I'm just gonna fucking stay here while you guys do this shit, and then I'm gonna wait and be saved in the morning.
There you
Because
go.
they'll forget about me whenever you make all this ruckus. But then next thing you know, you see a hand come up between him out of his fucking stomach, and he gets fucking torn apart.
We didn't forget about you.
And then they're like, they hear Henry outside yelling. And they're like, he made it. And they're like, no, he didn't. Like, yeah, he did. No, he didn't. It's like, yeah, he did. I hear him. And then they look out the little crack, and they see the two monsters using him as a battering ram. Just fucking ramming his face into the door numerous times. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, it'll hold. They're like, no, it won't. They're like, yeah, it will. Like, no, it won't. So then that's whenever they get their big plan about opening the front door. So they set up the Donkey Kong project and fucking start throwing kegs out. They shoot the one keg so all the pressure like pushes it back. Then they throw out the regular barrel that has honey pie in it. Because the plan is that the fucking barrel goes out, she gets out, she hops in the truck, and then can come pick them up. So she jumps into the beer guy's Coors Light truck and steals the fucking thing and says, fuck it, I'm out.
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well, it's like Chuck was saying, was like everything you think is going to happen in this movie, something different happens. And I was
Swerve.
like, damn, she really did just drive off. I thought maybe she was going to turn around. She was going to ram him.
Gonna ram them.
But no, she really did just leave.
And it's even funnier that it's a Coors truck because the Maloof family actually distributed Coors Light on like the west side of the country back in like I think the 50s or 60s. They own a lot of shit. Like they own the Sacramento Kings. They fucking own the Vegas Golden Knights. Like they're a rich fucking family.
Clearly. Jesus.
Yeah. They've got the money. Yeah, so she steals the fucking truck. Then after that, it's fucking pure chaos and mayhem. Like, fucking monsters are running amok. Fucking all over the place inside. Fucking Hot Wheels gets pinned under I think the pool table. Or something like that. And then another fucking monster pops his head up out of the ground right next to him. And then he fucking grabs the bear trap and throws it on its face. Like, this fucking movie is fucking crazy. It's very fast paced. Like this shit all happens with the quickness. Like you have to like really pay attention to kind of see who's getting killed and when, because it just keeps fucking going.
I like the fatality that the one monster did to Beer Guy.
Fatality.
Well, elaborate.
He did that clap.
Just make it clap.
Said fuck your face.
Who did that? Baraka?
Jax.
It's actually this is actually what me and my friends used to do when we were at bars or something, and we saw the other one talking to a chick he probably shouldn't have been. We go, true story.
I wish I had those guys in my corner.
Saved me lots of pain.
Yeah,
I never
it's
listened.
fucking bonkers.
I never listened.
Yeah, so like then they have after Hot Wheels is pinned under the fucking pool table or whatever.
I'm only
They
thinking
end up
fluids.
They end up pinning down the monster and beating the shit out of it with the butt of a shotgun. Multiple times. And then for some reason she just fucking decides to shove her arm down his throat. Which is weird because you would think that the acid shit that fucked up the beer guy would fuck her up.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. She ends up pulling out like half of his fucking guts and then just drops him on his fucking head.
Maybe she just went past the gland that shoots that shit out. And then, no, I think that's just we'll look past it. Let's go look past it.
They are scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
I
never
didn't
thought about
understand
that before.
But I don't even know why you would think about just running your fucking arm down this monster's throat whenever he's got teeth that are like this fucking long.
Mhm.
Because she's
I'm
now
not putting my arm in there.
well she's a mom on the edge. She just lost her kid. Life's gone a little
Right.
fucking crazy, and her heart's been crushed. So she's gonna crush that creature's heart.
Mm.
So and plus it makes for a really brutal scene, and it's not just something boring.
It's definitely brutal, and that's basically the cover art for the film.
Yeah.
Like I have the theatrical version and the unrated version copies put up, but
It's one of my
What if
favorite. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, honestly.
What if she put her fist down his throat and ended up pulling her son's head out? That would have been fucked up, right?
That was,
I'd tip over 5% for that.
what's in its mouth? What's in its mouth? Yeah.
No,
I don't
there
know.
she be. Tamara, she's lurking in the shadows.
Lurgan, what's up, Tamara?
Howdy ho.
Chilling in the cut tonight.
So that's all. That's basically like toward the end of the movie. So then, once she kills the monster, like the sun starts coming up, and then Bozo goes over and picks up Hot Wheels, even though he doesn't have his wheelchair anymore. And then they go out to the car. They all get in the car to get ready to leave. He starts it up, start to drive away. It stalls out. I thought for sure they were going to get fucking attacked by monsters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Going back to
Like,
what I was saying
I was
earlier.
waiting.
Yeah.
Like, and then like finally they get the car started again, and then they just kind of drive off. And then you get like partial credits of just like Affleck and them listed. Then it goes back to the bar where you forget about Granny.
Grandma. Yeah.
She fucking opens the fucking cooler door, and then you just see hands, and then it just drops to a black screen because she just got ate. So her plan backfired.
Or did she?
I mean, so they say.
Have you seen the sequels?
I have, but it's been a while.
Oh, okay.
This movie subverts all your expectations on how these type of movies are normally played out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
By the way, everybody should check out Skewered Universe as well. Great podcast. I've been on it many times.
We agree.
It's so
definitely fun
gross.
and
It's
gory.
so fun. It's so fun. I put this one in the same category as I do Hatchet.
Like I said, it plays out fast, and actually so did this fucking going over this movie, because it's just there's a lot going on, but at the same time, I don't know, like it's just so fucking entertaining. What? Cat orange whistling, cat orange whistling, cat orange whistling. Did she? Maybe.
Possibly.
There you go. Now, what are some of your favorite scenes in this movie, Chuck? I know this is your pick and your favorite. You just said it's one of your main favorites.
Yeah, one of my main favorites is definitely the poor one-legged badass chick, getting violated and blown up. Just because it's like the scene happens so quick, you're just like, whoa, what did I just see?
Right.
All the stuff with the beer guy cracks me up. He's
good.
done over here, man. Like, it's like where he's laying on the pool table, and like old girl comes over and just starts like poking him.
Stabbed him in the face with a fucking fork.
And when he's like, he's got the patch over his eye after he loses his eye, and there's maggots everywhere, and he's like, hey, how does it look? Does it look And he's like digging maggots out of his eyes. He's like, does it look that bad?
Is it healing up?
yeah. Is it healing up? She's like, yeah, looks great. Like, and she walks away. Mom, man,
Very fast played movie.
Yeah, no, that's the beauty of these movies. That's just like I said a minute ago about Hatchet as well. All the Hatchet movies, Feast movies, they're all fast paced, they're all disgusting, and they're all goofy, and they're all very entertaining. There's not a boring moment in these movies.
Yeah, like
you're either laughing or cringing. That's pretty much how it goes.
Right, like as soon as you do that, like that slow down moment, though, it just picks right back up.
Yeah,
Just catch your breath.
Yeah, it's good shit. But Henry Rollins in this cracks me up a lot too, because he's just such a fucking douchebag. And I know I don't really see him as a douchebag in real life, but he definitely could be one if he wanted to be. What was it? Actually, when it first shows him wearing the fucking like the pants, that's hilarious because you don't expect it at all, and you're like, like he's the big bad Henry Rollins is wearing fucking like bright pink fucking workout pants, pretty much. Yeah, sweatpants. Like it's just I don't know. There's a lot of good scenes in this fucking movie. And when it comes down to grossness, I love the scene where after the monsters eat the dead baby monster, and then they start fucking, and then the disgust of like when it's given birth. Like I said, if you don't watch the unrated version, you don't get a whole bunch of what I'm talking about. You get like little quick intervals of it. If you watch the unrated version, you see all this shit. And it's just so gross. The special effects in this fucking movie, like I've said it a few times, are just top notch, man. I mean,
they're all practical.
Yeah, they're all practical effects, and they all work. And I absolutely love this fucking movie. Yeah. What are some of your goals?
With me, it's the beer guy, because like in these horror survival movies, there's always that one guy that gets like infected or whatever and starts to turn through the whole movie, and he's that guy. But they just they set this whole movie apart from other movies like it, where something's trying to get in, the group of strangers is trying to survive through the night till the sun comes up or whatever. But this one's set apart by the special effects and the grossness, like the maggots, those real maggots.
Yeah,
like dude, that's fucking disgusting.
And there he gets thrown up one, like he's sitting there getting them all washed off in that little sink. He's like, "Don't you have more water pressure?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Man, your sink sucks." But like you see all these fucking maggots like just falling off.
I think they're actually mealworms. I don't think they're actual maggots. They're actually mealworms. That's what they usually use in movies. And unless you're Fulci, then you find a maggot farm and you throw like over 1 billion fucking maggots on your actors. But anyway, yeah.
But like the Henry Rollins role, I think would be the most fun out of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, he was a piece of shit. Like he
was married. The character's married.
That's what I was gonna say. He was.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He was married, and he's there to
yeah.
fuck that honey pie chick, and then he goes to pay the bill, and his ring falls out.
Ring falls out.
Dumbest place to keep your
Whoopsie.
fucking ring.
Yeah.
Just leave that shit in the car, in the fucking glove box.
Yeah, really.
Any smart guy will tell you that. Michael, what do you think about this flick?
It's all right.
Quiet over there.
It's all right.
Did you?
All right.
I don't know. It's just there's too many. For me, I just don't like all the quick cuts. It like gives me a headache. I like to be able to see what's going on.
I don't think it was that bad though.
I don't know. It's just everything's going too quick, and I'm like, I want to see. It's like whenever like I like the irony of the stuff of like the hero guy comes in, then he's immediately killed. She goes upstairs, she finds her son, and it's he's safe, and then he's immediately killed. That kind of ironic, dark humor. I like that stuff, but it's like I want to see it like slow motion where the creatures coming. Well, not slow motion, but I would have liked to see it better of him just like eating that kid in half or whatever, because you just see the quick cuts and you just see kind of a blur of the kid going into him, and then the next thing you know, you see the shoe in the hallway, and you're just like, okay, he ate the kid. But like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I think that's kind of
it's nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't like that style. Yeah,
but you're making it sound like it's like uber fast. We can't tell what's going on, and you can though. Like, it's a fun movie. Like that's what I love about it, is the fact that like you really can't, if you dig too deep into this and like all that shit or whatever, it just kills it. It's like are you a fan of trauma? Do you like trauma movies? How much of those make sense? A lot of them don't. and it's the same kind of vibe, the same kind of feeling into it, to where it's like, oh, I can just have fun watch this movie, and it not like, you know, make my head explode because I'm trying to figure out all the stupid little shit in it that doesn't matter.
I don't mind any of that. I don't have a problem with it. Like I just don't like that quick cut style. I think whenever we had Tony on, shoot, I'm trying to think that at the beginning of was it High on the Hog?
Mhm.
I remember I was watching that, and those cuts were so quick. I think
Those were bad. Yeah, those were bad quick cuts.
I told Chad, I was like, man, I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack watching this shit because it's just like everything's just cutting so quick. And you know, some people like it, and that's fine. I'm not like hating on it. I'm just saying, like,
oh yeah,
I don't like that fast cutting stuff all the time.
As much as I love High on the Hog, like there's definitely a lot of that in that movie. I just don't see it as I don't know. We differ on that opinion about when it comes down to this one, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not dissing it or anything. Like I just, you know, whenever I'm watching it, I'm like, oh no, you know, I'd rather it be a little bit more slowed down.
See, for me, it's just like those cuts like that are just showing that there's ways to make an effective horror movie, but also cheapen it down so you don't have to show everything. Because, I mean, they obviously didn't get a good kickback from this movie. They fucking lost $2 million and some change.
Sure.
So, I mean,
and
also,
it's
just like a big kind of showing you an easy way to get out of certain positions whenever you're a new filmmaker.
Yeah, you gotta work with what you have,
right?
And that's why I'm not like shitting on it, but like I said, it's just not my cup of tea when it comes to that. But
and back then they couldn't show kids really being killed like they could be these days.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what the timeline was for this since they were. I think.
Well, I
don't know how many seasons of Project Greenlight they did. I know this was the third season for a feast.
Not a lot.
I don't think there's any more than 5. This might have been the last season. Who knows?
No, as far as I know, Fulci did not have his own maggots. He actually went to a maggot farm for City of the Living Dead and had them have bags and bags of maggots and just launched them in a fan and had them just go all over his cast because Fulci was an asshole. Love the guy. He was an asshole.
I thought he just went to a Slipknot concert.
I don't have any response. Jesus Christ!
I mean, this is a fun movie for me. Like I said, it takes me back to whenever I was in special effects school. Whenever I was hanging out with Tony and shit back in the day. Like it's just a fun movie. Like we were there to learn. We were all horror fans, learning how to make crazy gore shit, and then this movie came out, so we were all just fucking like, that was fucking dope.
Yeah, it looks clean. It has all the gore. You know, it has, like I said, it has that dark humor and everything like that. So it's a very entertaining film.
Yeah, it's fun. If you haven't watched the sequels, I recommend them. They're just the same as this movie.
The only thing I would say,
the budget wasn't as big, but
no. But the only thing I would say about the second one is that we got to keep in mind, like, just like in this one, children die. And it's a little bit worse in the second one. But also something else about these movies is that a lot of the people that worked behind the scenes, as well as in the movie, more so in the sequels, they were all related to the people that directed this movie and made this movie. Like, so, you know, there's like, okay, just a little bit here real quick. In the sequel, there is a part, spoiler alert, where a guy throws a baby up in the air, and he goes, he's running away from the alien or from the monsters, whatever, and he's acting like he's the hero, and then he goes, "Sorry, baby," and he just launches the baby, and it shows the baby going up, and then it lands right in the middle of a bunch of monsters. It's horrible. The thing is, the guy that does that is the baby's actual father. But there's just a whole lot of things that actually make certain scenes a little bit better because you're like, all right.
Yeah. We got this movie was during a time so many over-the-top horror movies being made independently. Yeah, it was. It's definitely a fun time back then to be a horror fan. There's a lot of good shit coming out. I just remember, like a few years before that, the Dawn of the Dead remake, and then Hills Have Eyes remakes, and they were all fucking pretty decent.
Yeah. This one, I can't remember where I first saw Feast. I think it was at a friend's house, and it was on some channel where somebody had it on or something. I only saw bits and pieces of it. I was like, what the fuck? And then years later, somebody had it, and he watched it. I was like, oh, it's that fucking movie. And then I bought the trilogy for $10 at Sam Goody. And I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I love them. I think they're great. If anybody that's a fan of over-the-top gore with some fucked up humor, and just nonstop laughs, and you have to have a really good sense of humor for these movies.
Yeah,
I highly recommend it all. I highly recommend all three. I love a good trilogy, and this is a damn good trilogy.
like the monsters almost looked kind of like they kept reminding me of something I'd seen in like they have like the cow skull type head, and I swear I saw that in some other shit, but I don't remember what it was.
They didn't have the head. It was just they had like a cow skull and like a whole like drape thing over top.
Didn't they try doing that shit in The Village? Is that what it was?
Yeah, The Village. That movie sucks.
That did
Highly do not recommend that piece of garbage.
I don't recommend any M. Night Shyamalan.
I was going to say we should have an M. Night Shyamalan night.
Well, I see. Okay, I can't say that because as much as I can't stand him, there are a couple movies by him I actually like. But
The Village is never one of them.
no, The Village is never one of them. The Visit. I like The Visit. That movie's pretty fucked up. The Visit and
I like the ones with Sam Jackson.
Split.
Yeah, Split. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Unbreakable movie. I never saw the last. How many of those movies are there?
3.
Okay, I've only seen the first one, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be advertised as what Terrifier is now. So it was a different kind of a different kind of game.
Well, now we love violence more. People love violence more. They love the gore more.
Yeah.
It's more accepting now than it was back then.
Hey, you got to start.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere. And
Yeah.
everything counts.
Just gonna keep grinding.
Don't watch Old.
Oh, I've seen Old. Old. That movie was crap. It sucks ass. Yeah.
Sure.
Old was so bad. What a boring. Like I was kind of, I went into that movie with an open mind. I was like, okay, we'll see. And it was pretty much predictable as fuck. And it was just dumb. And then of course M. Night Shyamalan, dim fuck off. Like he pops up at the most random fucking time to show that he's in the movie. Yeah.
All I'm thinking now is in Scary Movie when they're spoofing The Village and the blind girl is pissing out in the middle.
Yeah.
Like outside the outhouse.
Yeah. I'm trying to be more am I trying to be what?
More mainstream?
I mean, I don't have a problem with horror being mainstream. It's just weird. I mean, because like when you're in middle school and high school and you're a freak because you like all the horror movies you do, and then years later everybody's like, oh, I love horror movies so much, and it's just weird to me. I mean, like I'm fine with it to a degree. I'm glad that we have more horror movies and it's more accepted, but also to a same point, it's almost kind of like watching a bunch of posers take something you really love and you've always cherished and have always been very passionate about and just make it a new fucking trend. And that becomes an issue. I'm all about getting people into horror and all that stuff. But if you're doing it because your buddy bought a fucking Scream shirt at Walmart, because that's your favorite movie of the horror genre, then maybe it's not really for you.
Are you trying to say that you're a mainstream horror guy?
Am I a mainstream horror guy? I mean, I'm more accepting of it now than I used to be. I was one of those assholes that was like, if it wasn't made after, a certain time period, I wouldn't watch it. That's just because movies were like, when it comes down to like horror films and shit, They kind of like before this, resurfacing of many horror movies that have come out the past few years and all that shit or whatever. Like, there was a gap where people just didn't give a fuck. It was like certain types of people, and then now all of a sudden, I don't know. Like I didn't want to watch anything that wasn't made in the 70s or 80s for fucking a few years of my life, and then finally I was like, okay, I'll bite. And, some are good, some are dumb, and the ones that are shit, and a lot of people want to fucking, praise, kind of shows you where society is at, and the ones that don't get praise that probably should, it again shows you where society is at. And it's like it's like Sinners. Everybody just praises that movie so goddamn much. Is it a fun movie? Is it a good movie? Sure, it's a good movie. Is it a great movie? No, it's not a great movie by any means. Is it groundbreaking? No, not at all. There's a lot of things in that movie that I would change. But it's a fun concept, time period. The music's good, all that. There's a lot of good to it, but everybody acts like it's the greatest movie that's come out in so many fucking years, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Movie wasn't that great. There's 10 times better movies. Hell, fucking Final Destination Bloodlines was better than Sinners. There, I said it. Crucify. I'm your God. Nah.
Shout out Michelle Emilio.
Check
it out, YouTube. So what you're saying, Chuck, is that Blumhouse got you back into horror?
No. No, not by any fucking means. Actually, no. I never. It was never going back into horror. It was being more accepting of new horror. I've been a horror fan since I was fucking 8, 9 years old. It's just been a matter of like opening my mind to different things.
Mannequin scared the shit out of me too.
What was it?
I said Mannequin scared the shit out of me too.
Terrifying. That was a favorite. That was a favorite as a kid. But no, I mean, like, just there's a lot of movies that come out the last 5-6 years that have been decent.
Sam Goody, Suncoast, some Circuit City.
I used to love going into those stores, especially
They have their table with cheap films. It's great,
right? That's where you buy all the good shit.
We didn't have one around here though. We always had to go out of town to go to one.
I mean, there's not one here. You have to go fucking just about an hour and a half, like about an hour or so from where I live to get to anything like that.
That was before Best Buy took everything.
Yeah, and then look where Best Buy went.
Right down the fitter.
Yeah, and Best Buy was cool too. It was always cool to go to places like that because you knew that you were going to find horror movies in the cheap section.
Yeah, I used to love going to the video store and going into the horror section. It was always in the back. They had
we all find equal ground.
Yeah.
They had those big old school cases for the Tales from the Dark Side series.
Yeah.
They had all the Faces of Death movies lined up, and they were always there. You never had to worry about a horror movie not being somebody else checking a horror movie out.
Yeah.
4 days, 4 movies for $4.
Right.
Oh man, I'm sad now.
It's
those were good times, man.
Yeah, well, I guess it's sad that. I mean, like, it's cool that technology makes things easier for us to to be able to check out certain movies, and like the younger generation of horror fans to check out certain movies and whatever. But we found those fucking movies walking through the aisles of the video store, and the little section in the back that was not as lit up as the rest of the store, and you had your really crazy movies, Mutilator and Intruder, and your Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Hellraiser, all that shit.
Right there with you.
And it was good. Oh yeah, definitely.
This is kind of sad.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I did that too. But the bad thing is when Blockbuster was starting to close, their movies that they were selling weren't cheap. Because I paid at the time I was missing a lot of movies because I had a lot of them stolen, and there was a few of them in particular, Evil Dead 2, and I paid probably way too much for that when they were closing. But I did buy my first copy of Phantasm because it was just a disc for $1. But if it had a case to it and it was a movie that everybody liked, like if it was in the horror section, they were more high priced than anything else there. And I was like,
that's what was tough whenever they didn't have the actual case, but then they just had like the rental case.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it.
yeah. But, you know.
Well, you better calm down, Tamara.
You calm your shit now.
And the cover art used to be so cool, like especially when you were a kid. That shit pulled you right in. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street cover art, the Evil Dead 2 cover art actually was. They had this giant sign in the window for it when it was coming out on video. It was just that skull with the eye.
It's the iconic skull.
Media Play.
Ooh, what's
I
that?
just remembered.
Yeah.
I just remembered Media Play. I was sitting there trying to think because that was one of the big ones whenever I first moved to Ohio in the late 90s. Fucking Media Play, giant place, fucking had all kinds of shit like that.
Fucking I remember going to Movie Warehouse as a kid, and right above the $5 VHS movies was a poster of Army of Darkness, and that was before. That was before I knew I had seen Evil Dead and knowing what it was. Because when I first saw Evil Dead, I didn't see all the movie. I saw like the last half of it, and I didn't notice what it was called, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that shit was bullshit. They were expensive. I paid fucking $18 for a copy of Evil Dead 2 on DVD, and then the thing is, I bought a copy of because it was only $1. Or no, I'm sorry, it was $5, and it was they had 2 copies of it left, and it was The Possession or whatever that movie was that was like a found footage film. The Last Exorcism, that's what it was, and it was cheap, so I bought it. And I actually liked that first one. It's actually not bad, but yeah, it pissed me off because there were so many movies. I was like, oh, look at all these fucking movies, and I was like, how much are all these? And they're like, oh, these are like $15-$20. I was like,
what? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was like, no. I'll take these dollar ones that you didn't have cases for, and I'll take this Evil Dead, and then you can put everything else back. They were trying to get me to put the shit back. I was like, no, fuck you. Like I'm gonna throw $50 at you for fucking movies. Fuck you.
Wow.
I do not work at your store.
Yeah, but that was also before. I mean, like that was like right around the time when you could order, stuff off eBay. You know what I mean? Which got me in trouble a lot of that time. So I wasn't actually, and plus, like that's before it was like a regular thing to order stuff offline.
Oh man, you got to do that 10 for $1 DVD special at Columbia House or BMG.
There you go. You still owe money on that.
Oh,
right?
Fuck that, dude! It was great.
That's how you build up your fucking.
My mom was so happy. My mom was so happy when that shit went under. She's like, "Yay, one less deado." Because I was the one in the household that was like, my stepdad was great about it too, because he's like, "Oh, about this, I haven't seen this movie." But I was like, "Oh shit, you see this is over here in Columbia House now," and then it was like, "Oh yeah." So then it was like, "All right, Charles can pick out like most of the movies, and we each get like one." And it was like that for CDs too. And my mom owed a lot of money, and then Columbia House went under, and she was celebrating. We were all happy about that shit. And hell, a good chunk of my goddamn horror VHSs came from old Columbia House. Even one movie that I took a gamble on, and it's so ridiculous, and I still can't tell if I like it or not. But Vampire in Brooklyn. All I saw was Eddie Murphy and Wes Craven.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I think I like it better now than I did as a kid.
That movie's great.
Mom always said the quickest way to a woman's heart is through church. Actually, it's through the rib cage. But close.
I think whenever didn't we do it Eddie Murphy night or something?
Yeah, we talked about that one time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about that.
I don't remember.
Evil good. That's the greatest scene of that movie.
Yes! Yes! What are you doing, man? It's halftime.
They seem to have had
What was that comment?
it seemed like the DVDs, some of the DVDs you'd rent too didn't have all the extra features that the one you would buy had.
Yeah.
What was that comment?
What you want?
The last one. Oh, Freddy versus Jason. I just saw Kane doing a podcast talking about that interview. Man, fucking we got robbed on that one.
What?
I love Freddy versus Jason.
I like it. I love it. But I wanted some more of it. I wanted fucking Kane versus fucking Robert, man.
No. I went back and rewatched them with Sturdy over at Horror Store Sturdy, and fucking like I liked it whenever we went and saw it in the theaters, but now like the more I watch it, the less I like it.
Why? The thing I like about it is the fact that it goes along with.
I think just the Freddy shit just got too goofy.
Well, I mean, he got too goofy. But I mean, because it does kind of go back to goofy like Freddy after we already had, Wes Craven's New Nightmare and shit. And we had a very serious Freddy again. But at the same point, though, I mean, like, I think that it kept up with all the tropes and everything of both films. I think that all the characters that were in it were just like the dumb kids that have been in the movies of the past. And I think that they did it. I don't know how else they could have done that movie. I think it was good.
It was good, but it would have been great if Kane Hodder was Jason.
I mean, I agree. I think it's bullshit. He wasn't able to be it, but or they didn't ask him.
That interview with Kane, though,
he
was
had
pretty funny.
He had the role. They gave him the script, and then they fucking just ghosted him.
Yeah, they fucked him over on that. I won't argue about that, but
That interview with Kane's pretty funny about that.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, but I still thought that Freddy versus Jason is it's a good one. I like it.
It keeps coming up in my feed, but I haven't watched it yet. That interview.
Fun soundtrack too.
Yeah, great soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
You can always read this out, Chad, in case there's viewers that don't know how to read.
I don't know how to read.
Well, there you go. Dave does.
I don't. I just know how to write.
I would be happy to be the comment reader guy.
The comment reader guy.
All right, there you go.
Tamara says, that was one thing I loved about working at Blockbuster. My managers always knew me and would let me have the actual case, and I was always the in-house sci-fi and horror expert.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
I made your job fun.
I always wanted to work in a video store. Never got a chance to.
What do you do now?
One before I got this job. So I worked beside one before I got this job.
Now we're all trapped in one doing this podcast.
That's right.
Kane Hodder should have played Jason and Freddy versus Jason.
Yep.
We do not argue. We are all on the same page.
Nobody would argue that. I just think it's funny how he's like, I see that they picked somebody and they said he played Jason before, and I'm like, no, he was my fucking stunt guy.
Yeah.
For one scene.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. But it is what it is, and I think Freddy vs. Jason is a pretty damn good movie.
And then they fucked
Kane.
They fucked Kurzinger on that too. I found that out. I didn't realize that wasn't Kurzinger in that last shot. Whenever Jason's coming out of the water.
Oh, and it were Winks.
It was just another actor, another stunt guy. Doug Tate or something like that. I think I can't remember.
I thought Chuck worked in the adult video store.
No, I never. I don't know if you're being serious or not, but no. I never worked because I've got a lot of stories that I've probably told on the show, on his show. I had a lot of friends that worked at an adult store that I hung out at a lot.
Didn't you work at? I thought for sure you worked at the Lion's Den.
I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound like anything I want to work in.
It's an opium den.
Ah, that was what it was. I misheard.
What? No. No, it's called Trap House. I used to hang out in trap houses. There's a whole difference there.
Oh. He's
listen to trap music?
No, just did a lot of drugs and didn't care about nothing. We were all trapped because we couldn't leave.
Back music.
Working at
Dave.
Suncoast Blockbuster and Best Buy was a blast. Sure it was.
Yeah. Man, the good old days. Fuck.
Congratulations, man. You got a job.
Well, actually, real quick thing about Best Buy. My last purchase at Best Buy was the Kolchak the Night Stalker box set that I bought for my stepdad for Christmas. Man.
Last purchase from Best Buy I had was Natural Born Killers Steelbook.
Ah, it's a good one.
Chuck, you weren't the mop boy for the private rooms in the back? I'm fucking with you, brother.
Yeah, I know. No, but I hung out. I had at the time, the band I was in, everybody except for two of us worked at this place at the same time. And those people that worked at this place, which means there was three people from my band working at this place, and they all got fired on the same day.
Are they stealing boxes?
Nice.
No, for stealing money. And just letting me walk off with Hustler magazines. Well, and the thing is, like, I actually would like, because I've got a couple of them. There was an interview with Hunter S. Thompson in one of them that I was like all excited about. And then the one that I've got that was given to me that caused problems was an interview with Richard Ramirez of Hustler. It was an old 80s issue.
Do you actually drill the glory holes?
That wasn't my thing. I never went back there.
Kind of odd when you think about it. Like, how do you get like a power drill into the bathroom there and
well, the bathrooms didn't have anything. The bathrooms were fine. They were
or whatever.
But see, the thing is, it's so funny. But like
because most of the time, like I don't know, I don't hang out in bathrooms, but
the funny thing. Well, I'm saying this place in particular. This place, the building originally was a Shoney's.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
And what used to be the coolers for the food and shit is where they put in the booths.
Mm. Yeah. So what are you saying? They came pre-drilled, or did
I'm saying there wasn't glory holes in that place as far as I know. I just know there were rooms, and my poor friend, I won't mention his name. He would we'd be hanging out smoking cigarettes up front, and he'd be like, "Oh, 5 o'clock. I gotta go take care of the cleaning since nobody's in there now." And he'd come out with these fucking trash bags, and I'm just like, "That's a lot of trash bags." And he's like, "Yeah." And then exactly. I was like, "Oh, gotcha." Ooh, gross. I was gonna get a job at this place. I didn't even think about the fucking back rooms. That was not even. And then I was like, I don't think I want to.
Oh, so the glory holes were already in place because it was a Shoney's.
Probably.
Somebody's just drilling holes 3.5 feet up one drywall and plywood. Like, here, build your restaurant.
Well, the funny thing is that they got fined every day.
For glory holes?
Well, no, like cops would come in and fuck with them because like they had all like the the usual adult selection of films and magazines and stuff. But they also had like sunglasses. They had like sunglasses and like blank VHS cassettes and shit because they were trying to make it as it was just a store. And I'm like, well, these movie selections are not just a store. Like, and so they can't, like, the cops would come in like every day and hassle them and be like, all right, because they weren't even really, there's ordinance around old Mount Sterling and they didn't follow them. And the guy that ran the place, I won't even go into it because I don't think I really can on here. He was kind of a gross motherfucker. And eventually they got shut down, and now the place, I think it's still, it became like a social services kind of place. Like they cleaned it all out and all this shit, and they made it like an office building. And I'm like, do the people that work there realize the shit that went on in their back offices? Like that's pretty ugh.
Like your store had dead babies everywhere.
There was baby batter all over the place.
Now I'm just
So many wasted trash bags that I witnessed.
Now I'm just thinking of Ray in Scary Movie where he's in the stall. Do it again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of this adult store thing, you know. So I didn't know if the glory holes came pre-drilled or if like somebody's smuggling power tools in, you know.
Well, didn't you enter an adult store at one time and purchase
DIY
to take to Gary's house for a wrestling match?
That was not me.
Me and my old roommate used to shop for.
And we're clear.
me and my old roommate used to shop for items for our mutual friends to just like leave on their car and shit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it was. There's some funny times. Like, you know.
Fun
Men
fact,
alone.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's true.
you can't sell Men in Black 2 Anal Invaders and front that you're a regular business.
Yeah, no. One time I was actually in there because my roommate that was working there. I was bored, so we just go and like smoke weed in the parking lot, and I just hang out with him all night while he worked till he got off in the morning. And a cop came in about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and was serving him stuff. And like the owner was in the back. That's all I'm gonna say. And he comes up and he's like, I don't know why y'all keep fucking with me, blah, blah, blah. Can't you see we're just a store? And like the cop goes, just a store. And he walks over and he picks up a fucking movie that I'm not going to repeat the title. And it's very graphic cover, right? I won't say what's on it. And he goes, does this look like a family picture? And like, it was, I don't know, it was just the funniest thing because he repeated the name of the movie and it was bad. It just said it had a really long title. and this cop just straight face was like, does this look like a movie for families to you? This is an actual store. He's like, but wait, we've got sunglasses and shit. It was fucking stupid.
It's okay, man. We got sunglasses.
We have a gumball machine.
It's like, officer, I just smoked like 2 joints out in the parking lot. I don't even care. This is hilarious to me.
Men Alone 2, the KY connection.
It's true.
Speaking of, did you know that Mark Wahlberg was initially offered the role of hero?
Are you serious?
Yeah, in Feast.
God, I'm so glad he wasn't because I wouldn't love this movie as much.
What a segue.
I mean, he would have been dead in like the matter of seconds, though.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That would have been
that would have been funny.
All
He showed up for like 2 seconds to get his head.
Got a comment now, Dave.
I wonder if there's a company prefabricating walls with pre-drilled glory holes. I mean, the motto is right there. We drill them, you fill them.
Wow. It sounds like a business opportunity in the making.
What a motto. There you go.
Just don't forget the sand around the edges.
It sounds like a really bad pitch for like the Driller Killer 2.
Well, let's put it to the fucking Pepsi challenge here.
Mike hacked the screen.
Glory hole doors. Oh, there is a kit on Amazon. So there you have it.
Glory hole.
I'm not going to click. I'm not going to click on that because we'll probably get taken off the air. But there
It's
you have
on
it.
Amazon.
It is.
That's for the Clerks After Dark special.
Which we never record, so you'll never see.
Chuck's like, let me get that address real quick. Shoot me the link.
It's like, ship it to me.
No.
Wow, this devolved quick.
That's what I said to Dave a little bit ago. I'm like, this episode took a turn. See, he's on.
It all started with a little monster alien thing fucking a one-legged woman's face.
Yeah, but
Here we are now.
What a movie.
Butt Feast. Butt Feast. Is that one of the films in the store?
Butt Feast.
There's only one T, Michael. Get your head out of the gutter.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was a typo.
Fist. How do you
Get your
pronounce
fist-
this movie?
Get your
That
fist
one-
out of the gutter.
How do you pronounce this? Fist?
Fist. What a hell of a movie.
I'll let you be with that one. All right,
Well.
so Feast, guys. How about it?
Now I'm hungry.
Feast is, like I said earlier, is one of my favorite movies. It's a movie that I can watch just about any time. It's a fun one, and I highly recommend it if you like a movie that's oversaturated in gore and blood and ridiculous humor and may offend at any moment. Then you should definitely check it out because this movie and the sequels, they're all good. And the sequels are great because they do show them doing the nasty. But all these movies are connected. They all happen shortly after, each of them. So yeah, I prefer sequels like that.
This is a popular lesbian section.
True.
All right.
Yeah, Feast. This was my first time seeing Feast. What? I've been quiet tonight. Okay, Chad was saying earlier, "Oh, you're all big one over there." I'm like, I'm fucking sick as fuck. All right, I'll just lay it out there. I went to Bristol over the weekend for the MLB Speedway Classic. It was fucking pouring down rain. I probably have pneumonia. I'm sick as fuck. I got fucking poison all over my arm. My arm's being eaten away by some kind of fucking green goo from this fucking Feast monster. But yeah, okay. Feast. First time watching it. Didn't love it. Didn't hate it. Never gonna watch it again. Sorry. Just being honest. Just being honest.
So what Mike is saying, folks, is he doesn't enjoy fun. Anyway, next.
Oh, that's fine. I enjoyed it.
Did you enjoy it?
It's a one and done for me.
It's a one and done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's fun. I just don't get it. I think it's a, again, opinions.
This is like right up your alley. I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, now I can.
You understand why I love this movie?
Oh, 100%. This is straight out of your playbook, pal.
Yeah.
So
I understand why you don't. But I'm also kind of shocked because I thought you would have taken to this movie more honestly, and I kind of hate to hear that you weren't that crazy about it.
Well, I said I didn't hate it,
but you'll never watch it again.
You wanted me to fall in love with it. I'm sorry, I just couldn't.
Could you watch the sequels though?
Chad, can I watch the sequels? I'll let you answer that question.
Can I play with madness?
He could, but he won't.
No. You've seen it, so you would have a better opinion. Read, Dave.
I will admit, we did have some racy titles at Suncoast and Blockbuster. Just saying.
Oh, well, yeah. You get the back room, the blue room, the red room. There's all kinds of fun titles in those.
What?
What? They had some.
They had different rooms at Suncoast?
Well, no, they have like their whole little section in the back and shit. That was like.
Is that with the fucking the beads hanging down? Like you push them out of the way and you go into that back room?
I'm trying to think how it was at the mall here. It's been so goddamn long ago. There was like a whole section where it was just like softcore shit. And it was like it had like a light that just beamed down. So you're like, it's right here. It's right here. The boobs and the butts are over here. But
I gotta wait.
But they didn't have like hardcore stuff, the fun stuff.
Sure.
Like
well, Spencer's doesn't even have like. I mean, they have like sex toys and like different stuff like that.
I mean, the sequels to Feast do get more batshit than this one.
they do get a little crazy. But I mean, they all have the same kind of special effects and whatever.
I got you.
This is fun. Oof. What the fuck was that?
Huh?
All right.
What?
Any more news on the Feast film?
There's no news. There's no news at all. Actually, it's been done for a while. But opinion wise, we will say that I will say that these movies are if you're into that kind of shit, man, they are rewatchable. If you're not really, if you're like Mike, you can't really find the fun in it all the way. But at least you liked it. Did you find the fun?
I did. I just don't want to experience it again.
I just don't want to enjoy myself.
Look. Okay, I'll compare it to. I'm not a big amusement park guy. Like, I don't mind going to amusement parks. I have a good time at amusement parks. But it's like, if I go on a roller coaster or something like that, it's like, okay, one and done. Unless it's something that blows me away. For the most part, it's like, okay, I rode it and I'm done with it and I'm moving on.
But those teacups, sign me up, bitches.
Oh yeah, all day long.
Last time I was at a fucking amusement park, the first thing I rode was a roller coaster called Diamondback, and it ruined the rest of the day for me because I hate heights, and my girlfriend at the time made me. I broke up with her on 3 fucking roller coasters that day.
What, 3 times?
Yeah, I was like, I hate you. I don't ever want to do this again. This sucks.
Why'd you keep going? Why'd you keep going after the first breakup?
Well, because I knew that on the way home it was going to be a headache.
No,
so
the real question.
I just kept doing what I was told.
The real question is, do you get a blowjob on a roller coaster?
No, you don't.
Wow. I don't think that gets discussed very much. That's.
I don't think there's any way you can get a blowjob.
No,
only she ain't got no teeth.
I mean,
what?
Huh?
We were right. The main ride where I said I was done on was the Banshee, and that's one where you're practically like dangling your fucking feet off, and you're holding like this, and you spin up and down and all that. And the whole time I was screaming how much I hated my girlfriend, and the mother and daughter next to us was laughing their asses off. And then when we finally came to a stop, and we were just we parked, and we were like right in the sunlight, and I was like, ugh. And she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Nope." She's like, "Are you gonna puke? Maybe. Are we still together?" I'm still contemplating. And like the mom and the daughter next to us were just fucking cracking up. Like, I don't know if he's gonna like you at the end of this shit. She goes, "Well, he better, because he's riding 3 more after this." I'm like, I fucking hate you. And I had that weird head thing all day. Fuck roller coasters. Fuck.
I am a Jason Mewes fan.
Yes.
Yeah, that one time I drove down to Kings Island to fuck some chick that worked there.
All right.
She made me mashed potatoes.
That'll do it in Mike's book. I don't know if I can mash potatoes.
That's in the homemade. That was the Ohio chapter.
One day I too kind of have what the fuck? I don't know. I lost my shit. What were you just getting ready to say to me? Nothing appropriate.
So fucking dumb. All right, we gotta fucking wrap this up.
All right, clip of the week.
I knew this would be a fun one.
Man, this better be a good clip. Let's see what they give us.
I swear, if it's a scary movie, I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
The box. You opened it. We came.
Just a puzzle box!
Oh no. It is a means to summon us.
Who are you?
Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some. Angels to others.
Oh, man.
Legendary.
The box. You opened it.
You're suffering.
We came.
Now you fucked.
The box. You opened it. We came. 2025.
Sounds familiar.
Still got comments.
Oh, okay.
You did the helicopter thing all day around the park after riding in roller coasters?
No, actually, but I almost got in a fight with the guy in the back.
Was it Skeet Ulrich?
No, this was not at a fist.
Oh.
My stomach was being stupid, and I was trying to get in the fucking bathroom. There was a line. This guy who was like drunk, he had this kid behind him, and he was like pushing everybody the fucking out of the way, and like I was just waiting on one fucking stall, and I was like, man, like I've got some shit, like I need to go. I've got some disability shit, like, you know. And he goes, so does he, and I was like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Ain't no reason to be a fucking dick. And he like pulled out a fucking knife, and I was like, this guy over here is good. He's done. I'm just gonna go in here, have fun, you know. And I was in the bathroom doing that whole thing that you do, when you're like, because by the time I got in there, like I no longer had to do anything. This guy just fucking literally like I didn't know. I was like, I don't know how to react to this. Like it was weird as fuck. And I walked out, and he was just standing right there, like waiting for the kid to get out of the stall. And I was like, "The fuck's your like? What's your deal, dude? What the fuck, man? There's no reason to be a dick." And then I ran outside and told my girlfriend.
Just a man I met in the restroom.
And I had to act all like, oh, I almost kicked his ass. No, he had a fucking big old blade. I don't know how he got in there with it. And I was like, nah, I'm not fucking with this. Fuck that. Cool. Go on. Hell yeah. Hellraiser is one of the greatest movies of all time. Next Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 100.
This has been a fun chat this evening.
It has. I love it when we do stuff like this. You notice how much more exciting our conversations are.
I think we need to fucking scrap this walkthrough format. I know we try to switch it up, guys, and like, because okay, so the thing was, when we were doing the shows before, we'd go through, and then at the end we'd be like, fuck, we forgot this, and this, you know, and we'd get pissed off that we forgot certain things about these films that we enjoy. So then we were like, okay, we'll do this walkthrough format, so we have notes and we cover everything. So now we're covering everything, but now it's taking fucking 2 hours, and it just sounds like we're droning on.
No, actually, it took about an hour and a half. The rest of that half, we've been talking about other stuff.
Well, today, yeah, but normally,
but we had a good talk. It's all come around full circle. It's all went everywhere. People have had a great time. It's been a fantastic time tonight, I think, boys. Good time at all. We've done some laughs, had a good time.
We're having fun.
Nothing to worry about. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. Or maybe it didn't exist.
Okay.
Well, thank you for stopping by. We had fun.
Yeah, always. Dave.
You got in there the same way he made you use another stall. Intimidation is a motherfucker.
Well, when you have a fucking head that feels like somebody just hit it over and over again with a fucking hammer because you've been on every goddamn roller coaster you didn't want to go on, and then your stomach on top of it feels like somebody just poured acid into it. Yeah, you don't really feel like fighting's a good idea, especially with a guy with
green slime.
And then some of the comments digressed. That's what makes it fun.
You got to do it in the voice, in Tamara's voice. You know Tamara's voice.
Sure. So glad
I'm glad you're on too, man.
That's what Chuck said.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Throw some ads in here, and then let Mike. You know your pick for next week.
Yeah.
Have you shout that out here after we get through these ads.
All righty. Hey everybody, Laser Trading Company is on YouTube. See some of the videos from Mike's travels and experiences. If you haven't already, please head over and subscribe. 7,800 and growing. Thank you all. Laser Trading Company is also available on eBay with various merchandise and collectibles. Hundreds of great gift ideas. That's Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company. You know him from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, Nasty Nation, Graveyard Talk, and the Video Store Clerks Podcast. He is the creator of Stoner Gore, Jack Nasty! And if you're looking for the latest in extreme horror, head over to Amazon.com, look up Chuck Nasty, and the following titles are available. Along with the latest album, Decay of Man from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube now.
Along with
Twisted Eyeball Juice, a great collection of stories that are definitely going to make you laugh, make you gag, and just have an all around entertaining time. The Rocking Chair is a fun little story about how certain objects hold other things that make life a little more miserable for you. It happens.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
kind of like Matt Rife, that comedian idiot who just bought the Ed and Lorraine Warren house. Yeah, I can't wait to see how that works. I've actually got a story in mind because of that, and I'm hoping that my story comes to life because I would love to see this guy just yeah.
All right. Mike, you get next week's pick for the Dealer Choice Awards.
Well, next week, this week it's been a little crazy, but next week it's not about fucking and balls and pussy. It's not about butthole pleasures. All right.
Oh, it's not about butthole pleasures.
No, it's about the 20th anniversary of the 40-year-old version. That's right. It came out August 11th, 2005. So we're going to celebrate 20 years of this fun comedy, and we're going to have
one of the best.
Oh, yeah.
Good time. Good time.
Good choice. Good fucking choice.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the video store, thank you for stopping by and checking out the show. And stop back next week to watch the 20th anniversary of the 40-year-old virgin.
We've had a very active chat tonight. I enjoyed it. I thank everybody for coming out, chatting, Tamara, Skew Universe, all those guys. Everybody's been hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate you and love you.
Oh, yeah.
Tell your friends.
And definitely go check out Skewer Universe once again.
Yeah. Check out Tamara, Michelle, Emilio, like I said, on YouTube. Yeah. All these guys are our friends, and they're doing good stuff over there, too.
Creators.
So be sure to show them some love as well.
Underground Stitched Together.
Excellent movie. Can't wait.
I'm right.
I'm loving this, Dave. I'm loving this.
This is going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. We need more chats every fucking week now.
Mm-hmm.
Very active. It'd be great. Anyway, we are out of here. We will see you next Tuesday.
Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Glory hole, kid.
I fucking die in here, man.